Hey everybody, Serena Starlight Witchy. I hope everyone's doing well and fabulous today. I hope everyone is having a great week so far. Before I get started, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I would be extremely grateful if you do so. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. If you are interested in a personal reading, I do have an Etsy shop under the name Serena Starlight. I am going to be adding more services to that shop soon, so go check that out. I also have a Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, all under the name Serena Starlight Witch, or it could be Serena Starlight, but I'm pretty sure it's Serena Starlight Witch. So, today I'm doing a reading on a TikToker, a pretty well-known TikToker by the name Khalietheflowergirl or spiderlily. Now, I already did a reading on her, but the reading was not that great. I was very shy, I was very anxious recording, but I've been making videos for a while now. I'm getting used to speaking to a camera, so I apologize, my asthma is kind of bothering me today. But yeah, the reading wasn't that good. I went back and watched the video, and I rewatched the video and saw the cards that I pulled, and I noticed a lot. Like, I noticed that the reading was showing the possibility of scamming and addiction and things like that, but I was so nervous recording and speaking to a camera that I didn't realize a lot during that reading. I misunderstood the reading a little bit. It was still mostly accurate, but it wasn't like the reading was accurate, the cards were accurate, but I misread the reading a little bit because I was so nervous. So I wanted to redo it, make another video, and see what I get. Hopefully you guys can see okay. I do apologize for the poor video quality. So I have a tarot deck here, but I also have an oracle deck. So yeah, I'm going to look into her. This might be the last time that I do. I have other people that I want to read on. So we'll see. If people want to see another reading on her, I will do one. But yeah, I haven't really watched her recently. I don't know really what's going on with her right now. I saw something that she was giving away a bunch of free stuff and that her boyfriend got arrested. But I think that's really all I've seen. I don't really pay attention to her anymore. So, yeah, it's going to be just as much as a surprise for me as it is you guys watching. So, let me cleanse a little. So, I did already call in my spirits, and I did tell them who we're reading on today. So, I'm using this deck. Sorry that you guys can't see the whole table. I'm going to do my best here. And this is a huge deck. This deck has 222 cards. No, 220 cards. But I did want to use this deck because it does reveal a lot. Also, if you guys are interested in a reading with this deck, I am going to be adding it to my shop. It can be used as a reading, like an oracle reading in itself, or it can be like added on to a tarot reading like I am today. Usually I prefer to use smoke, but I don't want to burn anything, especially while I'm recording, so I'm just going to use my bell. Again, I ask that the spirits today, my higher self, my angels, my ancestors, my spirit guides, my spiritual court, ask for your help and your guidance during this reading today to reveal to us what is going on with Callie, the flower girl spiderlily on TikTok. She started off doing cleaning videos. Now I'm not really sure what she's doing. Spirit, as you know, lots of people are wondering if she's, dealing with an addiction, if she's scamming, what's going on with her relationship, and just what's going on with her in general. As we know, we pretty much know that she's scamming. I didn't think she was at first, but when I rewatched the video, excuse me, I'm having allergies. The reading did point to that, to a lot of lies, deception, and stealing. But I still feel a lot of this is her boyfriend. I really do. But it's her as well. So, should I ask a question? Let's just see what we get. Spirit, what is going on with her, with Callie? What's going on with her right now? I'm sorry, guys. I shuffle a lot. I take my time with my readings. I don't rush. Same thing when people buy a reading from me. I don't rush. So the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups just popped out. The Eight of Pentacles is someone working really, really hard. It can represent studying, going to school, practicing, working on a skill, reading books, that sort of thing. The Knight of Cups is often a romantic offer, a romantic proposal. So someone could have given her some kind of offer, and it's related to work. Somehow it's related to money, it's related to work, her working hard, and it could be connected to romance as well. Some kind of offer, some kind of proposal. Those two cards did pop out. Spirit, what is going on with Callie? A lot of people, have concerns about her. you know, begging for money, asking for money, scamming, having addiction. The Hermit. So she's very isolated. So either she's isolated and very lonely. So she could be isolated. She may not have anyone right now, or she's feeling isolated. She's feeling lonely. Or she's doing like some soul searching, some reflection. But that looks like a laptop. And I'm looking at this card. I need to use my pointer. See, that looks like a laptop. I'm pretty sure that is a laptop. So that makes me wonder, because this card can represent someone taking a step back to reflect and think. And I'm not sure. Like I said, I haven't really been paying attention to her, but I don't think she's posting as much. So she could have some regrets over the things that she's posting. Like, she could be taking a step back from social media and reflecting on her social media accounts, the things that she has posted, and just kind of taking a break, a step back. Spirit, please and thank you. Can you please reveal Two of Pentacles? So, Two of Pentacles can mean one or two things. It can mean someone who is receiving money in one hand and losing it out the other. So they could be making money, but they're spending it. They're spending it too much, letting it slip out of their hands, their fingers. So she could be getting money, but just spending it carelessly, recklessly. Money coming into one hand, going out the other. Or this can represent someone who's very busy, has a very busy schedule. Works really hard, things like that. But in her case, I have seen videos of her just having a lot of junk. So this makes me think that she has a spending issue. She's getting money in one hand and letting it go out the other. But I will say that's common with someone who grew up in poverty. I went through a phase like that myself. See, there's a lot of cards that flipped out here. Let's try that again. When you grow up with nothing, you do kind of grow up with bad money managing skills, and you do kind of tend to go crazy and buy a bunch of stuff. But still, I wouldn't use that as an excuse to be so reckless with money. Three of Pentacles. Okay. Now, with this person being nude, that makes me feel like Three of Pentacles can represent being recognized for the work that you do, either in a good way or a bad way. It can also represent things like teamwork, the work environment. But I've heard of her doing, I don't know what I'm allowed to say here on YouTube, but I've heard of her, I don't know what the best way to describe this on YouTube is, doing inappropriate things on the internet, for people, for money. I don't know much about that, but I've heard that. So with this person being nude and the coins in the air, and there's a lady drawing a picture of her, so that makes me think she's being recognized for the inappropriate work that she's been doing. And inappropriate might not be the best word, but I don't know what I can and cannot say on YouTube. But she's definitely getting money for some work, for photos or something of that nature, you know, SW work. And I feel like there's a message with this person drawing here. I'm not sure what the message is, but I feel like that means something. So she's being recognized for SW work, and she's getting money for it. So I don't know much about that, but I've heard a little bit. But yeah, I know that's what that card is showing us. Spirit, what else is? Okay. Nine of Swords and Nine of Cups. Okay. So we got two nines here. So 9 can represent something. It can represent 9 days, 9 months, or someone with, born in September, born on a 9th day, whatever. 9 can be significant somehow, some way. Hopefully you guys can see, okay. Nine of Swords is stress, worry, anxiety, and fear. Someone having sleepless night because they're worried, anxious, afraid. So she could be having a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights, worried, concerned, can't sleep because of it. Nine of Cups. So either the Nine of Cups is confirming this card, or the Nine of Cups. I've heard that the Nine of Cups can represent a two-faced person. So this can mean that she's two-faced. Or it can mean that she got a wish, but now she's regretting this wish. The Nine of Cups is wishes being granted, getting something that you want, that you desire, happiness, fulfillment, things like that. Or it can be like a confirmation card, or it can represent a two-faced person. So this could be confirming this card, or it could represent that she's two-faced. Or with these two cards coming out together, she could be regretting, like, I got what I wanted, I got my wish, but now I'm regretting it. So let's ask Spirit, please and thank you. I'm feeling the need to cleanse. Spirit, please and thank you. Does Callie have, let's ask, does Callie the Flower Girl, did she steal money from her fans? Is she a scammer? Has she stolen money? Judgment. Okay. Spirit, please and thank you. Has Khalietheflowergirl, does she steal money from her fans, from her supporters? Has she stolen money, misused money? There's that mother again. I kept getting something about a mother in the first reading. Did she steal money? Five of Pentacles reversed. Spirit, does she misuse money? Does she steal money? Oh, that came out very clearly. So far, what I'm seeing, with the Six of Cups and the Judgment coming out kind of together, she's going to be judged for her past. There's things in her past that she will be judged for. And it seems like from what I've seen on the internet, she's already being judged. And again, here is this mother figure. It can represent her mother, a grandmother, or a woman who's very motherly, a woman who has children. But there is a motherly woman connected to her in finance. I saw that in the last reading. So I don't know how that's connected with, you know, got the Five of Pentacles here. I don't know if she owes a motherly figure money. If a motherly figure has been struggling and she knows it. I don't know. I'm unsure. But there's something to do with money and a motherly female in her life. I don't know her in person. I can only guess and assume. But there's definitely a female who either has children or is pregnant or is her mother, grandmother, or is motherly. The Empress represents pregnancy, children, mother, a motherly figure. There's definitely something with a motherly woman in her life and finances. The Fool here, that represents someone careless, riskless. They take too many risks, is what I'm trying to say. They're foolish, basically. They're acting a fool. They take too many risks. They're foolish, not looking. You see how, you know, she's about to fall off the cliff and she's not looking where she's going. She's got her headphones in. This can represent, you know, Callie's not looking ahead of her. She's being foolish, reckless, not being smart or wise, not looking ahead, thinking ahead, just being foolish, basically. The Temperance in reversed, that can represent, the Temperance can mean patience, healing, and moderation and balance. But that in reverse, that makes me feel like she doesn't have balance or moderation with something. Or it can represent delays of some sort. Let's see if I pick up on anything else. You know, I really wonder about this motherly female. Anyway, thank you, Spirit. I'm going to ask again. Has Khalietheflowergirl stolen money, misused money, things of that nature? She has received a lot of money from her fans. If I received all that money, I would be so thrilled and so happy. I wouldn't know what to do. Okay. Not a good card. That is a definite yes. She has definitely. This is a card of betrayal. She, let's get more cards. Can you tell me more about this betrayal? So has she betrayed her fans, her supporters, misused their money? There's that Temperance and the Fool again. It both came out in reverse. So, it probably came out in reverse in an accident. And you see how there's two cups here, and you have like water. This really, because this is a card of moderation, and it can represent someone, you know, not having balance or moderation. This can mean that she's being foolish with money, drugs, alcohol. But the cups here makes me think of alcohol, but it could be anything. The Temperance in reverse can definitely represent not having moderation, drinking too much, eating too much. It can even represent out of balance, like a out of balance schedule, working too much, not spending enough time with your family. It definitely represents not having moderation and balance, or it can represent impatience. With the Fool, yeah, she's definitely, there's something that she's not, she doesn't have control over. She's being foolish and having too much of something, drugs, alcohol, being reckless with money. One or the other. I am feeling alcohol though. Those cups really stood out to me. Knight of Pentacles. Her money could be slowing down. This is a slow card. A card of, okay. So I did ask for more about this card. So you see how this card says everything is fine? This is making me, I am actually strongly sensing that she is concerned about money. Her money is slowing down. And I'm hearing from my spirit, guys, that she feels like this is karma. She's being punished. She's reaping what she sowed. And I do feel like that's why she was trying to give away her stuff. I saw something about that. She's very worried, looking at her phone, being concerned about finances. This is a card of major devastation, major betrayal. So there's some kind of major devastation, betrayal in regards to her and money. So can you show us more, Spirit, about her and money? Oh, Seven of Swords. Right away, confirmation. Seven of Swords, lying, stealing, cheating, trying to get away with something, being deceptive. She definitely misused money that was gifted to her. for sure, because I asked Spirit to show us more, tell us more. This is a clear confirmation, and I was getting this card in the first reading. She was definitely not honest. Definitely, I'm gonna say this video is for entertainment purposes only. So there was some lies, some stealing, she's trying to hide something, trying to get away with something. Probably while she's on her phone, very worried, very concerned, especially over money. She feels like she effed up, is what I'm sensing and seeing here. I actually see her in the bed looking on her phone crying, and I feel major anxiety. I see her being very worried, very concerned. I'm also seeing that she's worried that something's going to get out. I don't know if someone has screenshots of her, a video of her, I don't know. But she's extremely worried that something is going to get out to the public. I don't know what. Could be screenshots, a video, something. Some kind of proof, some kind of evidence is what I'm hearing and seeing here. And it could be in regards to her not being truthful and sincere with her fans and the people who gave her that money and the money, things of that nature. And the moon was at the bottom of the deck. That cannot be a coincidence. The moon is secrets, things hidden away. So Spirit, please and thank you. Can you tell us more about this money? All the money that her fans gave her, all the begging. Can you tell us more about that? Please and thank you, Spirit. I keep feeling like I have to cleanse, so she must have some really bad negative energy. I keep feeling it, and I keep feeling like I have to cleanse. Can you tell us more about the finances, Spirit? I know that's the main thing people are upset about. Well, the King of Pentacles in reversed. There was definitely a lump sum of money involved, which we already know that. And with this being in reverse, this makes me feel like that money was squandered. It was wasted. The King of Pentacles, he had a bunch of money, but then flip it around, lost that money, lost his business, things of that nature. But this can represent a female, and on this card, this is a female. Spirit, please and thank us. Please and thank us. Please and thank you. Okay, so that card came out again. So, again, she's being recognized and noticed for SW work. Six of Wands is being in the public eye. It can represent success, victory, things of that nature, but it can represent things like being famous, having a large following, being in the public eye. She could be worried that something is going to get released to the public, and it could have to do with SW work. That's what these two cards coming out, and what I was saying earlier, that's definitely making me think of that. A video, something she's worried is going to get out to the public, and is connected to money and SW work, or just SW work. Or it could just represent that she's being highly noticed for SW work. But I do feel like she's worried that something's going to get out to the public. Spirit, can you show us more? Please and thank you. Can you talk to us any about her addictions, misusing money, anything of that nature? Can you show us more about her to help answer the collective's questions and concerns about her? Please and thank you. The Magician. If you've been watching her videos, then you know she's been getting into Wicca and manifesting magic, things of that sort. So I strongly was seeing that in the first reading. So the Magician can represent magic, witchcraft, the occult, things of that nature, but it can represent a manipulative trickster person. Now, when I see this card, because I do magic myself, I usually see this as, you know, a magic card, an occult card, but it can represent her being a trickster, a manipulator. Spirit, please and thank you. Can you tell us anything else about Callie? That's too many cards. I'll take the first one on top that came out. So the Eight of Swords. This is someone who feels hopeless, trapped, stuck. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to move forward from here. They feel controlled, trapped. They could be actually imprisoned, like in jail or in a imprisoned situation. That could be the situation with her boyfriend. He could be keeping her trapped, stuck. She could be feeling hopeless, but it could represent her going to jail as well. This can represent jail. It's an imprisonment card, either physically or mentally. So it can represent someone who feels trapped, stuck, hopeless, that they feel like there's nothing that they can do to get out of the situation. Or it can represent being in jail or going to jail. It can represent someone trapping you. You could be being trapped, controlled, stuck because of another person. The Empress. This is like the third time this came out. Spirit, what is going on with this Empress here? What is going on with this Empress? Queen of Wands. I don't know what sign Callie is, but this Empress that the spirits are talking about, is a female fire sign. Oh, she does have a black cat. There's a black cat there. And she likes flowers, and the Queen of Wands is holding a flower. Could mean that she's going to get pregnant, or that she was pregnant, or is going to get pregnant. It could be representing that. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man can represent being in an uncomfortable situation, stagnant energy, blockages, delays, obstacles. It could mean a sacrifice, like having to give something up. She could have gotten pregnant. She could have had to give it up. She could have had to, you know, get that removed. It's possible. Alright, can you show us a few more cards, Spirit, before I go on to the Oracle reading? Please and thank you, Spirit. Again, the Empress. That Empress keeps coming out. Sorry, I was having a sip of my coffee. Maybe something's going to come out about this. Pregnancy, a mother, something. But Spirit, they keep wanting to point this out. What else do you want to say, Spirit? I will say this. The spirits, my spirits, they're very blunt. They will call you out. They won't hide nothing. So let's see. What else do you want to say about this Empress in regards to Khalietheflowergirl, spiderlily? I am sensing something's going to come out about her. I don't know when, and I don't know what, but something's going to come out that is significant. And something about this spring, or spring closer to summer. Guys, I kid you not, the Queen of Wands again. So this is I don't know what sign she is. I haven't looked into it. But this Empress is representing a female fire sign. And it could have a black cat. I know she has a black cat. And I know she likes flowers. So this mother could be representing her. Maybe she got pregnant. Maybe she had to do something about that. Maybe she will get pregnant. Or there's some kind of connection between her and a mother that is significant for some reason. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards, because this is becoming a long reading. The Eight of Pentacles popped out, and the Devil's on the back. That can represent addictions, being trapped, controlled. Something about working really hard, possibly studying, practicing a skill, or working hard for money. I'm just going to see. Again, I keep feeling like I have to cleanse. She needs to cleanse her energy. Is there any other messages, Spirit, that you would like to give about Spiderlily, Khalietheflowergirl on YouTube? So, Four of Pentacles, Three of Wands. There's definitely something on the horizon. She could be waiting for something, or something is on its way. And the Four of Pentacles can represent a stingy, selfish, greedy person, or it can represent someone, it represents either someone who needs to hold on to money, or they're holding on to money too tightly. So either they're greedy or selfish, and they're scared to spend a dime. This can represent a greedy, selfish person, or someone who's trying to hold on to every penny, every dime, or they're spending too much and they need to hold on to every penny and every dime. Something about either traveling, water could be significant, waiting for something, or something on the horizon to her. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had a phone call and it did stop the video. But that was only a second ago, so I'm going to jump right back in. I'm actually running out of time, so I'm going to go ahead. Well, I did want to ask about her romantic life, and then I will jump into the oracle cards. Spirit, please and thank you. What is going on with her love life? Ooh, okay. That was on top. So Five of Wands, fighting, arguing, a lot of tension, a lot of anger, lots of fights. You see how there's a bunch of people there and they're fighting? This is fighting, arguments, fights, not getting along, tension. What is going on in her romantic life? Khalietheflowergirl, Spiderlily. This came out first. So, abandonment. So, someone's going to leave her, or she's going to leave someone, or she feels abandoned. This is a card of abandonment. High Priestess. She could be getting readings on her romantic life. Her situation could be doing readings, spiritual work, things of that nature. This is a card of readings, divination, spiritual work, magical work, having a very strong gut feeling, intuition, getting signs and messages from the universe for spirits. It can represent secrets as well. I just remembered that this card can represent secrets. There could be secrets surrounding her relationship. Two of Pentacles. In a romantic sense, this would represent cheating. This would represent a second person in her life, a second man. Yep, the Emperor. So, the Emperor is not the best card to get in a romantic reading. The Emperor can be very controlling, very obsessive, possessive, They can sometimes even be abusive. This is a controlling, dominating, obsessive, possessive man. He can be very masculine, very stern. You're mine, I'm in control. There's definitely a man who's very controlling, very possessive, a little dangerous is what I'm hearing. Dominating, stern, very masculine, but too masculine, not in a good way. Yeah, a lot of fiery energy is what I'm seeing. Can you tell us more about this spirit? The magician. This man could be manipulating her. This man could be a trickster. King of Wands. That is, again, someone who's unfaithful. There's unfaithfulness here. Ten of Swords. Yep. There's trickster, manipulation, major devastation, betrayal. This card can represent something else. I don't know if I can say that word here on YouTube. It can represent, it starts with an M, you know, unaliving. It can represent that. It can represent, normally it would represent major devastation, being backstabbed, being betrayed, or it can mean actually physically being harmed, even unalived. King of Wands, often a male who can't be faithful, runs around town, one woman to the next woman, can't settle down. This is the horny man card, or horny woman card. Can't keep it in their pants type of thing. Can you tell us anything else about her romantic situation, her romantic life? She's very unhappy, very negative, very ungrateful. This is a card of unhappiness, ungrateful, dissatisfied, a card of rejection. Sometimes this card will represent a spoiled brat. They were handed, see, they're upset about these 3 cups. Oh, poor me, I don't have this. But then they were handed a lot of gifts. She could be very sad, depressed, feeling very negative emotion, or she could be a little bit of a brat. She received a lot, but she's too busy worried about these cups over here when she was handed a blessing. Can be a card of rejection. Anything else, Spirit? And again, I feel like I need to cleanse. I don't know what is with this bad, nasty energy that I keep feeling from her. 9 of Cups, again, confirmation card. This could just be confirming all of this. You know, it's on top of the whole reading. So it could just be confirming this entire reading, that this is Spirit saying this is accurate. Or it can mean being two-faced. Things I explained it earlier. So I think that's what I'm going to ask about her right now, because I'm running out of time. This is going to an hour. And I'm going to go start pulling the oracle. Okay, so I'm going to try with this deck. This deck is kind of hard to use because there's so many cards. Sometimes the wrong cards will flip out just because, you know, this is a hard deck to use. Just because it's, you know, so many cards, it's so thick. Spirit, please and thank you. Can you guys see? I feel like the camera moved. Did it move? Yeah, I think it did move a little. Okay. Spirit, please and thank you. What can you tell us about Callie, the spider lily? Triggered, set off, offended, strong victimization. Hopefully I said that right. I have a speech issue. Okay, so she plays the victim. Could be easily offended. Likes to play the victim. Please and thank you, Spirit. What can you show us about Callie, the flower girl? TikTok, spider lily. Victim mentality again. Okay. Can't cope, won't cope, drama queen, crybaby. Okay, so she's playing the victim. She thinks she's a victim. She's a crybaby. She feels like the victim, and she's playing the victim card here. Poor me. Drama queen. Oh, my spirits are on point today. Thank you, Spirit. What else can you tell us? Salty, bitter, angry, agitated, jealous, resentful. Living rent-free. Can't get you out of my head on their mind. That could literally represent her being living rent-free. They're not paying bills. Salty. She's angry, bitter. Could be even jealous of someone. Can you show us more about her, Spirit? Identity thief. Someone else fitting the bill, stealing others' ideas or partner, pretending to be someone they are not. Okay, so she's a fake. She's pretending to be someone she's not, something she's not, lying, stealing. Someone else fitting the bill. That's standing out to me for some reason. Here, I'm going to put these back. Spirit, again, please and thank you. Full of air. Says a lot while saying nothing at all. Okay, full of lies. Not being honest, you know, beating around the bush, that type of thing. Not being sincere, blunt, just says a lot but says nothing at all. Oops, some cards fell. Poetic justice, retribution, karma. Okay, again, there could be legal issues, or there's going to be some type of karma she's going to have to pay. Spiritual, oh, bogus healer, con artist, spiritual fraudster, inauthentic. Okay. Okay, so yeah, she's definitely a con artist. This confirms that. It seems like she's inauthentic, a fraudster. I know she's into magical stuff now. Wicca. I think she says she's Wiccan or pagan, which most young people who get into Wiccan and paganism, they don't really understand what it is. But it is often what most people start off getting into when they begin their spiritual journey. It's very possible she could, I don't know, trying to sell spiritual stuff secretly. Could be scamming spiritual stuff, or it just represents her being a con artist in general, inauthentic. I just wanted to bring up the spiritual because, and that looks like Santa Morte there. That card can represent that, so I wanted to bring it up just in case. Spirit, please and thank you. Can you tell us more about Callie, the Flower Girl, Spiderlily? Living Rent Free came out again. Living rent free. So either she's literally not paying bills, living rent free, or she can't get someone out of her head, or someone can't get her out of their head. Class clown. This can be someone who acts like a clown. Does not take things seriously. Masking. Someone who wears a mask finds amusement in suffering of others. Okay. So what I'm getting here, this is like someone who don't give a shit. You know, not taking things seriously when they should be. Could be putting on a mask. Could be a little bit of a bully. Just could be her, someone around her, and quite literally, she could be not paying bills. Triggered, that came out again. She keeps playing the victim very strongly. Poor me is what I keep hearing. Gut feeling, intuition, wisdom, inner guidance. And that would go along with the High Priestess, because the High Priestess can represent gut feeling. Perhaps the world has a very strong gut feeling about her, and that gut feeling could be right. In the shadows, stalking, observing, watching, contemplating. Someone could be stalking her, watching her. Someone could be obsessed. I was getting that earlier with the Emperor. She could have a stalker, someone who is obsessed. I'm not sure she does. I haven't really been watching her. I think the last video I saw of her recently was the one where she was giving out free stuff from her storage unit. I think that's the only one I've seen recently. I might have saw another video about her getting some perfumes, like Victoria's Secret perfumes. Yeah. I'm gonna have to look into what's going on with her right now. But she could have a stalker from what someone could be obsessed. This could be a dangerous person. Stalking, controlling, dominating, possessive, obsessive, stalking, observing, watching. That could be all from this deck. Maybe time to pick up the other side. Diva, difficult to please, better than thou attitude, shallow, superficial. Okay, so she's difficult to please. She acts like a diva, thinks that she's better than some people. She can be very shallow. Entanglement, third party, outsiders, messy, busybodies, web of lies. Again, that's third party. There's definitely some kind of cheating. Lies. This is web of lies. There's lots of lies, lots of lies all over the place. And there's definitely some kind of third party. There's another woman, another man. This card is called the graffiti. I don't know how you say that. But this will be a reading added to my Etsy shop if you'd like a reading with these cards. Splitting hairs. Differences are small. Finding fault. Something matter. Okay. So she's always trying to find the faults in something. She could be very petty. So let's get the other side of the deck here. Spirit, please and thank you. Can you show us what we need to know? What's going on with Callie the Flower Girl, Spiderlily on TikTok? Walk away, partner syndrome. Feels neglected and resentful. Left with responsibilities, feels alone in a relationship. Walk away, partner syndrome. Is that a real thing? If it is, she has it. So she feels very neglected by her partner. I don't even know if she's still in a relationship. Is she? The last I heard, he got arrested. Feels like she's responsible for everything. What else can you tell us, please and thank you? Drop some cards. Isolation. Remote, alone, feeling rejected. So she does feel very lonely. So whether she's still in a relationship or not, she feels very lonely. Isolated. Which, I do see her in a bed crying. I was seeing that earlier and now I'm seeing it again. Canceled. No longer existing. Bullied to the point of depression. Okay. So, she's been cyberbullied, which I'm aware that she's been bullied a lot online. She's been cyberbullied to the point where she is getting canceled. and she's being bullied to the point where she's getting very depressed. See, all the trash talk being thrown at her is too much for her. Better love. Someone else is better for you. Someone good has their eye on you. Okay, so there is someone good for her that knows about her, that likes her. This could be someone she knows in real life or someone who watches her online. So she does have a better option. There is a better man out there for her. She has a better option. Trespassing by any means, taking what is not theirs. Okay, again, pointing out stealing, taking what is not rightfully hers. Stranger danger. Again, she has a stalker. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw this card. Online competition, someone you don't know pretending, personally watching. Like, she has someone watching her online, someone she doesn't know personally, stalking her, watching her, obsessed over her. Spirit, please and thank you. Please and thank you. What else can you tell us about Khalietheflowergirl? Take several seats, getting on your nerves, annoying as fuck. But she's annoyed. There's someone who gets on her nerves. Or either people find her annoying. Again, finesse, manipulator, trickster, smooth operator. Okay, that confirms a magician. She's definitely a trickster. Trickster manipulates. I am hearing. Don't trust anything she says. Everything she says, there's a little bit of lie to it, is what my spirits are telling me. My spirit guides are saying. She doesn't always lie. There are some things that she said that is true. She does speak the truth from time to time. But to every truth, there's a little lie in there, is what my spirits are telling me. Take everything she says with a grain of salt. Top dog. Boss babe, leveling up, penthouse status. Okay, she could be trying to level up somehow. I definitely, this reading is kind of showing like an egotistical vibe from her. She could be egotistical. All this fame, and she has quite a bit of fame. It could have gotten to her head a little. Like, oh, look at me, I have all these followers, type of thing, you know? Ooh. Fixed mindset, limited abilities. Okay, so once her mind is set, she don't change it. Sometimes cards fall out and it's an accident. I think I've looked into her energy all I want for now. I will pull some more cards, see if there's anything else Spirit wants to say. Again, stranger danger, naive romantically, inexperienced and overly romantic, easily tricked or manipulated by others. Whoever the stalker is, they could be trying to trick her, manipulate her, fool her, and she could be falling for it, or she might fall for it. She's very naive. Even though she's a trickster and manipulator herself, she's easily tricked and manipulated. And this stranger danger, this dangerous stalker, is either going to do that to her, or is just trying to do that to her. Is there anything else we need to know, Spirit? Please and thank you. We're very grateful for your guidance. Case of the ex. Ex won't go away. Lingering feelings for ex. Relationship with ex. Okay, so that guy, not sure what his name is. Believe it starts with a P. He's still around. She still has feelings for him. Can't fully let him go. And yeah, he won't go away. He's lingering. Train ride. Been around. Sexual conquest. Running around lover. This, again, unfaithfulness. Someone definitely has had multiple partners, and they definitely like to get around. I don't know if it's her or him, but there's definitely someone getting around. Can't keep it in their pants. Please and thank you, Spirit. Is there anything else we need to know that you'd like to reveal to us about Khalietheflowergirl, Callie, spiderlily? Devil, tendencies, obsession, addictions, impulsive, naughty by nature. Okay, so she has addictions. Has confirmation cards. She has addiction. She's very impulsive, doing naughty things. Some obsession. I keep getting obsession this whole reading. Fake accounts, fake followers, fake it until you make it. Okay. So not all of her followers are real. And she could have several fake accounts. And she's also faking it until she makes it. I was getting that earlier, that she's very fake. So I'm just going to get a couple more cards. I think it's time to end this reading. What else can you tell us, Spirit? Again, she's easily influenced, naive. She's a sheep, not a wolf. Easily controlled, easily fooled, easily manipulated. Peaked already. Their glory days are over. Okay. So she's losing her fame. Maybe she really is going to get canceled. Maybe she is just going to lose more and more followers and people are just done with her. It's like maybe she had the opportunity to be a really successful influencer, but maybe she ruined that. She's being canceled. And multiple babies. too many to handle. Child support payments. So either that card came out on an accident, or there's been multiple pregnancies. Please and thank you, Spirit. Do you have anything else you'd like to reveal to us about Callie, the flower girl, spiderlily? Okay, so there's a rebound involved. Again, someone's going from lover to lover. I don't know what that other card was. There was another card. I don't see it now. It's fine. Guess it wasn't meant to be. Do you have anything else you'd like to show us, Spirit? Please and thank you. Divine Feminine. Could be another woman involved, connected with her somehow. I really feel some nasty energy. I don't know what it is, but it feels so bad. I keep having to get rid of it. Okay, Spirit, can I get a few more cards about Callie, and then I'm done. Let's see. You guys can see a little better. I get a few more cards, or one more card. Underdog. Underestimated, overlooked. Maybe people underestimate her. Maybe she's capable of more than what people know. Khalietheflowergirl, spiderlily. Please and thank you, please show us. Again, stranger danger at the bottom of the deck. That's crazy. There is a dangerous person watching her. Okay. But there is someone better. They keep confirming that there is someone better. She has a better option. I don't know if she's ignoring this person, rejecting this person, don't know about this person, but there is a good man or a woman who would be a good match for them. So she has that option. I don't seem to be getting any more cards. I think that was an accident, but let's see. Maybe it wasn't. Stranger danger came out again. Okay. What is this card? Numbing. Indifferent and detached, not wanting to feel pain. And look, he's got a pill in his mouth. Is that a pill? It looks like a pill. Alright. I think that's all I'm going to do for today, guys. I'm not sure if I'm going to do another reading on her or not. Sorry if I sound a bit weird. I'm feeling very drained. Readings are very draining. And also, there's some really nasty energy connected to her. So I got to cleanse that off for me. But if you enjoyed this video, please let me know. Please subscribe and like. If you'd like me to do another reading on her, please let me know. If people want another reading, I will do another reading. Again, cheating and not a secret affair. Someone's a cheater. Someone cannot stay faithful. Could be her and her boyfriend. I don't remember what I was saying now. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please comment down below and let me know. Please like, subscribe. If there's someone you'd like me to read on, let me know. If you would like to see another reading on her, let me know that as well. And again, if you would like a personal reading, my Etsy shop is Serena Starlight. And I do have a option for a recorded reading. So I will add... I think I already have it on my Etsy shop too. So if you want a recorded version, a recorded reading, you can purchase that on my Etsy and just let me know you would like it with these cards or with the tarot in these cards. Just let me know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm extremely grateful. I hope this video answered your questions. Again, I'm very grateful. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And peace out. Bye.